with Rashida Strober. Finally getting a chance to meet her face to face. We have, she's been on my show twice. Yep. Me and Unique. Yep. Unique should be logging on soon. And, you know, there were a few people that didn't get a chance to hear the interview, which they can log on and see. Who is that? See, I can't even see. Because I'm so what? Heather Shack. Okay, so let me just say something about Heather really quickly. Heather enjoyed you so much the first time that you were on the show. She was actually one of the ones that was like, no, she has to come back. And thank you, Heather. And so I don't know, Heather, if you have a question, but we don't have a lot of time. But if you don't have a question that you want to pose, I just want to start off with a question that I've asked Rashida a million times before, which is what inspired her to do a dark-skinned woman's revenge. So in case y'all didn't hear the answer on my show, she can answer now.
Yeah, just my life experiences of wanting to tell my truth. That's really wanting to tell my truth.
Okay, so what's up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in this morning and come on here and watch this live. I actually did this on Facebook this morning, but sometimes I realize everybody that's watching me on Facebook may not be able to, well, everybody that watches me on YouTube may not watch me on Facebook. So I decided to come on here and do this for y'all. I make plant-based milks all the time, and sometimes I could get like real lazy with it because like the plant-based milks, like coconut milk, for example, those are the ones that are a little bit more difficult for me to make, and I don't like making them because you got to be opening up the coconut and cracking it, and it could get real messy. But I decided to come on here today and show y'all one of the most simplest plant-based milks that I make, because I believe that it'll help somebody, because it's helped me a lot. So I want to thank y'all for taking the time to tune in this morning. It is the world's first and only dark skin, and only, well, I like saying that, and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin. Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. And as y'all saw with that introduction, I started dark skin activism way back in 1998, before anybody uttered a word about dark skin, except for the great, wonderful, lovely, beautiful, magnificent, y'all know who I'm finna say, y'all who really follow me, Cola Booth. She's the only one that I could ever give my respect and admiration to when it comes to this dark skin thing. But back in 1998, for those of you who don't know, I created the first platform in history to ever deal with and address dark skin discrimination, aka darkism, and decided to bring it online in 2009, and it began to go viral and catch on. And now as a result, other people are talking about dark skin. But I am the founder of the first platform in history for dark skin. And those of you that are really following me, you know that I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. One of those books is How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which I used to have for free on my website until people started coming onto the website and actually plagiarizing the contents of the book. But as a part of the book, I share with you guys my vegan diet. I am a long-time vegan. I started out being vegetarian back in like the early 2000s, about somewhere around like 2004, vegetarian, and made the transition to being a vegan. And so as a result, you know, I've learned a lot of different things along the way. I haven't had cow's milk, for example, in years, literally, y'all, in years. So if you're not drinking cow's milk, and I grew up drinking cow's milk because I grew up on them food stamps. I used to stand in the food stamp line when they used to give out the little the food stamp the little checks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't try to act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They used to give out the. My mama, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. My mama used to. See, I got 5 brothers, and when food stamp day came around, my mama used to have one of us to stay home from school and stand in line. I even wrote about this in my book, A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, which that, by the way, that audio is available for free. It's been free for years online. Anyway, used to have to stand in the food stand line while she stood out there and talked to her little friends and whatnot. Y'all know how it was back in the day. See, let me tell y'all something about these women now. They done got older now. But let me tell you something. I could tell you something about these little dark-skinned women, brown-skinned women, light-skinned, and what they used to do. I could tell you what they used to do back in the 80s. Because I grew up in the 80s and was a teenager in the 90s. And I could tell y'all what they used to do. But I'm going to try not to make this live about that. I got so much to say. Y'all know I got so much to say. What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Well, you know, somebody said they like my energy. Thank you, Nomadic Worm. Well, I'm always full of energy. And one of the reasons that I'm always full of energy is because of my plant-based diet. That's why. And I shared those secrets with you guys in my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. I wrote that book probably about 8 or 9 years ago. It's the first motivational book ever written for dark-skinned females. Hear me loud and clear, folks. And I shared my veganism. Oh, okay, Joseph, darkism, you're asking about that. Yes, it is an ebook. If you make a donation, I could definitely get that ebook out to you. I just posted my GoFundMe link, and I also posted my PayPal donation link. So if you go ahead and make a donation in any amount, I will get you the ebook version of Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And since you brought it up, I will be teaching a class, the first Darkism online class, which I'm very excited to teach. My background is in education. I have a master's degree in political science. I taught at the college level for several years. And, you know, I've been in education a lot. I've been giving community lectures on darkism and dark-skinned activism ever since 1998. I ain't new to this. I created this whole entire lane. So you're getting someone that is not only educated and experienced, but the actual creator of the paradigm of darkism, which is very important. So if you want to take that class, you do need to have read the book. You can get it in ebook format directly from me. You can buy it from me, or you can go to Amazon. It's sold on Amazon. But I will be teaching my first Darkism online course coming up in April. And I'm just going to quickly share the screen with you guys since you asked about that. I got so much to share with y'all. Like, I got so much knowledge to share. This is the class. It's a virtual class. Anybody anywhere in the world can take this class. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link there because I haven't posted it on my website yet, but I am working on it right now. So if you are interested in taking a class, you guys know where to find me. I'm posting the link right there. You can take the class, and I'm going to go ahead and put that link inside of the description box as well to this video. So let me go ahead and stop the screen sharing here so y'all can see me again. But anyway, I am always making plant-based milks, and I do it all the time. And I know that people have said, why don't you come on camera more and share with us what you do? And sometimes I don't have time, or, you know, you don't really be thinking about, you come in and you do your normal routine and you don't think about getting online, sharing. So whenever I think about it and I remember to do it, I'll come on here and I'll share with you guys what I do. So oatmeal milk is something that we all, most of us, I ain't gonna say we all, but most of us, we have laying around our kitchen. And I know I have oatmeal all the time. I like oatmeal. I did not like it growing up. But when I remember when I was living in California, and as a vegan, I used to have like oatmeal every single morning. I got away from eating oatmeal. I like the milk now, but I would just have like, here go my Quaker oats right here. I would have like dates or raisins and some type of almond and some, I got agave nectar or honey. And that I would have like a big bowl of oatmeal and have it early in the morning and I go run like maybe an hour or two later. And I'm telling y'all, man, the level of energy that you have off of oatmeal and putting that stuff in there, I'm telling you, man, you be running around this motherfucker running marathons. I'm trying to tell you. Now I throw some bananas up in there and stuff. And in California, they had them hills. So I'd be running up the hills and stuff. And at one point I joined this ladies running team. We would all go in Baldwin Hills. I don't know if y'all familiar with Los Angeles, but Baldwin Hills is where I used to live, like right by Baldwin Hills, right by Crenshaw Mall. And Baldwin Hills was right there. And there was these mountains. We would just be running up the mountain. And I'm telling y'all, man, the joy and the energy and the mental boost that I got from the running and as well as the diet it does wonders for you. I'm telling you. So this is why I'm trying to come on here more. I shared it in my book, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which y'all need to get. I ain't got no more copies of it. I'm actually sold out of that. So if y'all want How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which I do not give away for free at my website, because I got tired of people plagiarizing my work, you can go to Amazon and you can buy the book. It's right there. But and if you want an autograph copy, then we'll have to work that out. You have to get it directly from me. But anyway, I'm gonna try to come on here more and share with you guys some of my vegan secrets. I mean, and they're not even secrets. This stuff is like easy, you know, it's easy. And I want to say shout out to all the people that came along the way that helped me to become vegan. Because I remember when my father, who was in the Nation of Islam, he wasn't a vegan, but it was the pork thing with him. You couldn't eat no pork. And then around 2000, I joined a group called the Uhuru Movement, and they would have like meetings on Sunday where you have to bring a potluck, and it would have to be a vegetarian potluck. So I got introduced to it that way. And then the guys that I dated, which were primarily guys from the islands, because they thought I was from the islands or from Africa, which is a wonderful compliment to me. People would say, "Oh, you from Africa? You from Jamaica?" It was a compliment to me being dark skinned and with having my natural nappy hair. All these guys they would think that I was from either Africa or from Jamaica, and as a result, I began dating a man from St. Kitts, and he was a staunch vegetarian. I mean, this guy grew his own food, amazing, and I would watch him cook, and I just became even more immersed into the vegetarian lifestyle. This is around 2004, and then I was married for a long time to a super black, jet black, dark skinned man who was also a vegetarian and a avid runner. So that was up my alley because I've been running like my whole life. Like I love to run. And I noticed that the vegan / vegetarian lifestyle helped me run better. And so this is one of the reasons why, I mean, it's so many different benefits, y'all. The running, the mental health, the clarity, all of that. And I truly believe when I was a graduate student, I know that my vegetarian lifestyle is what helped me get through, because then I got introduced to like the juicing, a lot of the juices. I juice a lot. I just had a big old thing of carrot juice this morning. Man, I got some tea up in there. Man, so I got introduced to the juicing and stuff, and that just really boosted everything. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to share it, because as a dark-skinned woman, these are some of the things that have really worked for me throughout my entire life, and that have kept me, because it's a lot of challenges that I know I'm doing a lot of talking instead of just making a damn milk, but I'm sharing some nuggets here with y'all, because this is what I do. This is what I've been doing before all these little beefs started and all. I'm getting back to the Rashida that's been sharing information with the community for years regarding darkism and regarding how darkism impacts society and what we could do about it. And one of the things that I've personally done about it as a vegetarian and vegan for years is become a plant-based eater, and it has completely changed my life. So I know you could go from being a food stamp, government cheese eating, hog mauled, chitlin eat, because I'm from the South, and this is how they cook down here, okay? Don't get it twisted. That's what I grew up eating. But you can make that transition and you could be healthy and you could be happy. And in my everyday life, which people don't see, y'all see me coming on here ranting. But in my everyday life, I am a happy person. Okay. I have challenges just like anybody else. But in my everyday life, I'm a fulfilled, happy. I am happy with my life. And where I'm at, there's improvements. Of course, my brand is going to grow. My plays, my books, we always want to grow. But as far as accomplishing what I have accomplished, I am very happy because let me tell you something. I went from, I used to tell this story to people. I went from a street kid to a college professor. You understand what I'm saying? Dropping out of high school, living a fucked up, bad life, coming from poverty to dropping out of school, being homeless, to getting a GED, to getting a master's degree, to teaching. Okay, so I know I'm a success story. I know that God has taken me from, I could be a dark-skinned female statistic. Y'all know I talk about, I've been spitting this knowledge and information for years, letting y'all know how darkism impacts the life chances of dark-skinned women. And I could have been in that position where I ended up in somebody's prison, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be in trouble. I remember I used to get in fights in school. People would talk about me. I get tired of it. I get in fights. And that's what I would do. I'm keeping 100. That could have ended you up in jail. You understand? But back in the day, like in the 90s, they didn't take you to jail. They just let you brawl it out. You know what I'm saying? They let you brawl it out. But I didn't end up that way. I ended up creating dark skin activism, writing plays, writing books, touring. So it came out differently based on on the realities that I was living in. And I know that not doing drugs, because a lot of us will turn to drugs, not drinking, not doing things that will be destructive to your body. You do things that will be constructive to your body, and veganism and running and all those things has worked for me. That's why I'm on here to share it with you guys. And I know I'm going off on a tangent, but you know, like I said, I was making my milk, get ready to make my milk this morning, and something told me, let me just go online and share this information with the people. So that's why I'm here. I know I normally do not do early lives. I do not do early lives, but this morning, because sometimes it takes a lot of work to come up on YouTube. Yes, female Volution. I hope I'm saying your name right. You said I'm a plant-based pescatarian. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Get all the plants that you could get in you. That's the whole key, y'all. Even if you have to transition, let me get your name right. Female Evolution is saying with the pescatarianism, and that's with the fish. Even if you have to do it that way, because fish is healthier, in my humble opinion, than red meat. Okay. Oh, you never seen nobody make oatmeal milk? Okay, let me get to the point and stop chit-chatting. Because y'all know I can talk. Once I get going, I get going. Okay, so let me get to the point. All right. So let me put the camera back on. let me put the camera back on. Okay, so let me show y'all what I got. This is very simple because I'm a simple ass person. I don't like complicated shit. I got so much stuff going on in my life. It gotta be simple. So I got just some plain old oatmeal. All right. And what some people will tell you to do, I do things my way. Y'all do it the way y'all want to do it. They'll tell you to soak your oats overnight because, you know, the oats, so that the oats can get like softer. So they'll tell you to soak the oats overnight, and you could do it that way if you want. And I have soaked my oats overnight as well, but sometimes I don't soak the oats because I want the milk right now. Okay, so all you do, and I'm sorry about the bad camera work, but I'm gonna show y'all as much as I can. I'm very simple and straightforward, y'all. The dark skin activists, ain't nothing complicated, because when people got to get complicated, that means they're lying. They're lying, okay? So you just take, and I'm not gonna measure this out. You take your oatmeal. You can measure it out if you want to. It's up to you. And you dump it in there like that. And the more water you put in there, the more watery it's going to be. The less water you put in there, the more thick milk consistency it's going to be. And I like my milk with a thick consistency. So I'm going to put a little bit of water. And I had already made some milk. So I'm going to just take, and I use filtered water. I have a water filter on my sink. So this is filtered water. This is what I like to use. So I'm just take some of this water, a little bit, and just pour it on up in there. It's not going to be a whole lot because I want my milk to be a thick consistency. So easy. So you take your oatmeal. Y'all see what I just did? All I did is I took my oatmeal and I took the oats, pulled it up in the blender and pulled some water up in there. And now I'm going to put the blender. I'm gonna turn it. I'm sorry about the bad camera work, y'all. Hold on. It's gonna be loud. There we go. And you just blend it. That's it. Nothing to it. That's blended. Hold on. Hold on. That's it. Just blending. Just blending. Nothing to it. You just blending. That's it. Checking my phone. Blending away. We're blending away. I think that's enough. All right. Okay, y'all. So I think that's going to be enough with the blending. So what I'm going to do. All right. So now we've got our milk, as you can see. And then I have a, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give the dark skin activist, give the world's first and only dark skin activist a second. Okay. So I've got my little bowl right here and I've got my strainer. Okay. And all you're going to do is you're going to take the milk and pour it inside the strainer. And you are going to strain your beautiful milk. That's it. That's all I'm doing. You're just going to strain it. That's it. It's so easy, y'all. This is oatmeal milk, and it is absolutely delicious and so damn good for you. Let me tell you something. You could put it in your Lauren. Y'all know, some of y'all know my baby, my beautiful dark skinned, nappy haired sister-in-law, beautiful, gorgeous dark skinned daughter. She's so sweet. This is what I put in her milk. She does not drink cow's milk. She has some type of plant-based milk. So you're just going to strain it. Hold on, y'all. And let me turn the camera back. Because I don't want the pulp getting up in my milk. Okay. There, the lighting is a little bit better right there. So you just gonna, all I'm doing is standing and straining it. I ain't doing nothing special. It's so easy to do, y'all. And you could do not throw your pulp away, because I don't throw my pulp away. Okay. You can make like muffins out of your pulp, right? You can make cookies, you can make cake. You do not want to throw the beautiful, wonderful, lovely pulp away. I'm gonna show y'all what that pulp looks like. Oh, and you can also make oatmeal. That's right. Look at that. That's the pulp. Don't throw that pulp away. All those nutrients that's in that pulp. And I'm not no doctor. I'm not no dietitian. I go off of how I feel and common sense. Okay. So common sense, this is plant-based, baby. This is plant-based. Okay. So common sense will tell you that it's better than the plants that come from the earth. That's not processed. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot better than you know, the cow's milk. It just is what it is, y'all. I know some of y'all stuck on that cow's milk. I get it. I understand. But if you want to improve your health, if you want to be the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet, because I'm the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet, because I wrote the book, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. So obviously, I'm the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet. But not just because of that. It's a, you know, if you read the book, it's a myriad of reasons as to why and how you become the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet. And it's not just about your physical looks. But if you take care of your body on the inside, it's going to come out on the outside. I promise you. I promise you. You don't need to put all that. You don't need to do all the weave. You don't need to do all the makeup. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm only wearing lipstick right now. My plant-based diet and my water and my detoxifying and my running keeps my skin clear. And I'm a kid. I'm not a kid, but as a kid, I grew up with a lot of pimples in my face. Yes. So I know. Okay. So here we go. This is our beautiful, lovely milk. And look at that. Nice and thick and rich. Woo! Look at that. Look at that, y'all. That is beautiful. And what you can do is you could add, I like to add sea salt. Sea salt. And see, what I would typically do is put this back in the blender. I'm just showing it to y'all. And I have some plant-based sweeteners. Plant-based sweeteners. Do not use refined sugars. You want to get away from that. Agave nectar, which I'm almost out. Pour a little bit of that in there. I told y'all I don't measure. And then coconut sugar. This is, can y'all see that? Sorry about the bad. Somebody need to donate me some money so I could get me some better camera. Okay. Anyway, this is coconut sugar, right? So you add some coconut sugar up in there. I'm going to put a little bit of it in there. Give me a second. Add some coconut sugar up in there. Plant-based sweeteners. We don't do white sugar up in here. We don't do white sugar. Okay? We don't. So I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar. And you can put however much you want to add up in there because everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Just see, I'm just throwing some coconut sugar up in there. You can mix it up. Or you can blend it, put it back in the blender. And there we have it. And y'all, let me see what else we got over here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now, what I did earlier, because I told y'all I made a live earlier. I actually made some chocolate oatmeal milk earlier, and I'm gonna show y'all that. I made some beautiful chocolate, and it's simple. I use the same exact technique with making the oatmeal milk. This is the chocolate milk. I hope you guys can see that. This is the chocolate milk. All I did was use my friend, the cacao powder. That's it. I added the cacao powder. I put it in the blender. This is, I don't know if y'all can see the darkness, the dark brownness of it. But this is chocolate milk. So I have the chocolate milk version, and then I have just the regular old version. Okay. And that's it. That's it. Cacao powder is bitter. So make sure you get, again, a plant-based sweetener. Do not use refined white sugar. It's a no-no. If you got white sugar inside of your house, I'm gonna tell you straight up, just throw it in the garbage can. Just get rid of it. Just part ways with it. Just get rid of it. Okay. And that's it. That's all you do, y'all. This is not rocket science. And plus, you know, it's cheaper. If you ask me, it's a whole lot cheaper. I'm going to the comments here. Try to read some of y'all comments. Let's see. Geek of Michigan, you said, I love using agave. I never seen coconut sugar. Did you get that at the, you know where I got the coconut sugar from? I got it from Walmart. You could get it from Walmart. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a vegan, but I'm not one of those vegans that be like, oh my God, I gotta go to Whole Foods. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all try. Some of these vegans, y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing. You don't have to go through all that. I be up in Walmart. I be up in Save-A-Lot. Okay. I be up in Publix. Okay. I be up in all these, you know, I don't have the funds to be spending. And that's another misconception. People think that you got to have all this money to be a vegan. Okay. You do not have to have a lot of money. I got this coconut sugar from Walmart, y'all. Child, please. Oh, that's the wrong top. I'm cheap as hell too. I'm not about to be up here spending up all my money just because of a brand. And I feel like that's discrimination when people want you to have want you to feel like you got to have all this money to be a vegan. I've been a vegan for a long time and I'm cheap as hell. And I'm here to tell y'all that you do not need to have a lot of money to be a vegan. You do not. I'm one of them people that's been a vegan for a long time. This is not something new to me. I've been doing this for years. And again, I'm very cheap. I'm cheap as hell. I'm frugal. Okay. I'm here to tell you, you can go to Save-A-Lot. Like I said, you can go to, now if you got the money to go to Whole Foods, go. If you got the money, Trader Joe's, when I used to live in LA, I used to go to Trader Joe's. I do find that Trader Joe's is not that expensive, okay? But you can go to Walmart. I got this from Walmart, okay? I got my cacao powder from Walmart. Let me go back onto my thing here so y'all can make sure y'all see me. This is my maca powder. This stuff is very good for you. I got this from Walmart. You don't need a lot of money. And I'm a banana person. So, and shout out to Annette Larkins, because probably around like 8-9 years ago, I watched the video. This is a dark-skinned, beautiful, she's gorgeous. This woman has been a vegan, a raw vegan, not just a vegan, y'all. She's been a raw vegan. The raw vegans, to me, I'm sorry, but they're the gods of the whole, to me, goddesses. That's just my personal opinion. Those are the ones that I really respect, the raw vegans, because they're at the highest freaking level. Annette Larkins. Some of y'all may not know who she is, but I just always have to shout this lady out because she's been a raw vegan for like years. I'm talking like this lady's probably somewhere around like 30-40 years. She's been a raw vegan. So I remember when I was first getting into veganism, I watched one of her videos and she showed how to make a banana milkshake. This is Annette Larkins. This lady is she must be 80 years old now. And this is a recent picture. This is actually how she looks. She's 80, looks like she's about 40. This is actually this is what the raw vegan lifestyle would do. And for the haters that think I don't like light-skinned people, which is the dumbest thing ever, I love everybody. It's another of the light-skinned one. Oh, what's her name? Her name always escapes me. Karen Calabrese. I knew it was gonna come to me. She's also very gorgeous as well. So let me Karen Calabrese, there she go. She is a long time beautiful raw vegan. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta go off of, there she go off of the long-term raw vegans and vegans and what they do. That's what I did. This is her, beautiful, gorgeous, light-skinned lady. You got the dark-skinned one and you got the light-skinned one. But I started following Annette Larkins first. And you know, the thing is, when I saw her make that banana milkshake, you know, I have another friend of mine, and I ain't gonna lie, he has tried to date me. Y'all, he been trying to date me for the longest, okay? He been trying to get with me for the longest. I've been knowing him for years. He been trying to get with me for the longest, but I'm not gonna date him. But he is a vegetarian, and he's a staunch vegetarian. And this guy is older, but he's tall and lean and fit, and he's still working. And one of the things that he does, sometimes I would go over to the farmer's market with him in Tampa, and we would get these bananas, these beautiful bananas. I get a whole bunch of bananas. And then Annette Larkins say, you know, you make sure they get the dark spots on. That's when they're the most healthiest. And then you freeze them. If I could ever meet Annette Larkins, I would be very happy, because that woman, man, when we talk about online, the people that inspired me, I'm gonna say Chairman Omali Ashitella. This was back in 2000. Okay, he's really like the first vegetarian that I knew of. This man, even to this day, he probably close to 80, looked like he about 50. I ain't lying. He be running around St. Petersburg, muscle bound. This man been a long time vegetarian. He is the leader of the Uhuru movement. Let me see if I can Google a picture of the chairman. Chairman off the chain, man. He's the one that really, back in 2000, that I really seen what a real vegetarian, the real kind, looks like. Let me see if I can show y'all him. I mean, he lived that life. He lived that life, man. Visually stunning. And I used to see this guy, and I used to be like, dang, I want to be like the female version, not like, you know what I mean, like healthy. Like I respected that. Let me put this picture of him up so y'all can see the chairman. This is the chairman right here. That's the Chairman Omali right there. Chairman ain't no joke. This man inspired me. He inspired me, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to put my thing on there. So that the thing doesn't go dead. But this is Chairman. And I often would see the chairman run around St. Petersburg and just running, very healthy. And, you know, back in 2000, this is who I was inspired by. We had to bring vegetarian meals up in there. And it was just like, this man lived that life that he speak about. Anybody that lived that life that they speak about, and you could see the physical representation of that, that's Chairman right there. That's Chairman. I am just like, I have so much respect for this man to this day. Like, I have so much respect because he lived that life, that vegetarian. I remember he would tell us, y'all want people to follow what we do. Y'all want the black community to put a black community together. You got to take care of yourself. This was back in 99, 2000. So he was one of the people that really was the representation of blackness, of healthful blackness that I saw. And he and my father were very good friends back in the day. And I was just like in awe of him. And then, you know, when I saw people coming online, when the online community became big with the vegetarian and vegan lifestyle, then I ran into Annette Larkins. But I got to give praises and honor and respect to where it's due, and be honest and say that it was actually the black man that really turned me on to the healthy vegetarian vegan lifestyle. And Chairman Omali Yeshitela was one of my earliest influences, and always will love this man for putting me on that path to veganism, because he was a vegetarian. And like I said, I see this man he probably like 80. I see this man running around St. Pete. I mean, running. I like, damn. So I was amazed at it. And I was like, there's something to this. So I got a lot of respect for Chairman. Shout out to Chairman Omali Yeshitela. Much love and respect to you for living that life. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they'll talk about it, but they're not living that life. And if you're not, I respect the people that live the life. You understand what I'm saying? I respect the people that's the physical representation, because it's easy to come up on here and talk. Let me tell you something. It's easy to come up on here and talk, but to live that life is a whole totally different story. So I always have respect for the black man in that respect, because like I said, it was the black man that actually put me on to the vegan lifestyle. And then I started dating a person named Iron Man. Shout out to Iron Man. He taught me about the planting. I would see him plant the food. And it was just so amazing, y'all. It was so amazing. Well, thank you, Female Evolution. You said, I hope you do more videos like this more often when you have time. I enjoyed this. Everybody have a great morning and take care. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Yes, Lola Rose, she does. There's a segment that they did showing how she collects the rainwater. And man, I am so inspired by that woman. I'm telling you, man, she is a mate. And her and Karen Calabrese too. Both of them. They are long term. This is what you want to do. In my humble opinion, go off the people that are long term vegans or vegetarian. Go off of those people, because that's how you're gonna know if this thing really works. I watched the people that was in it for the long term and that I could really see. I saw the chairman that I just showed y'all. I saw him about a good year ago now. And this man is about 80 years old. I swear, this man's skin, vitality. I mean, he must have, I was like, dang, amazing. So it's the longevity of it that when you see the physical representation of the person, you know, okay, this is what it is. You know, they're not lying. They're not making this up. This is that lifestyle that they actually live and lead, and you can respect that. So yes, y'all. Once again, I want to encourage everybody to take my online Darkism course. It's going to be on April. Right now, it's set for April. Hold on, y'all. April 23rd. And if you want to, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with y'all. If you want to get tickets, once again, you go ahead and get the tickets. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the link here. And this is for anybody anywhere in the world to take this course. It's going to be 2 hours. You're going to learn what Darkism is. You're going to learn about its impact, and you can learn about what we can do about it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the description box and ask everybody to please share this information. Share this information with others. Also, I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and yes, let me go back to the course. Yes, this is the course right here. It's online. Once again, it's a virtual course that anybody anywhere in the world could take. You can be all on the other side of the world and you can take this course. So it doesn't matter. It's the first Darkism live online course that I will be teaching, and they're going to be ongoing. I plan to make these courses ongoing. So make sure you go ahead and register, get your ticket, please. Also, I am still building the Dark Skin Activist Tour, still raising funds So I'm asking people to support that with a donation. What you could do is you can go support this channel, support the Dark Skin Activism, support the Dark Skin Activist Tour. What you can do is you can go to my GoFundMe. You can go to my PayPal. Good morning, Vincent. You can go to my GoFundMe, or you can go to my PayPal, and you can make a donation to support the Dark Skin Activist Tour that features my creative works. So you can make a donation at my GoFundMe. Like I said, you can make a donation at my PayPal, whichever one that you feel comfortable doing. And for those of the person that wanted the book, I think that was Geek of Michigan. What you could do if you want to get the ebook, you can go and make a donation in any amount, okay? And you can go ahead and get that done, and I will get the ebook Darkism to you. I really want this to grow. I know it's going to grow because I've been working hard for years to make this thing grow. And you guys can help by that. You can help with your financial contributions. You can help with making sure you like the video, making sure you subscribe to the channel, making sure you share my information. You can help to grow Dark Skin Activism because it's already growing. I've seen it go from local in St. Petersburg all the way to all around the world. So make sure you go and support me, support Dark Skin Activism. Go to my GoFundMe, like I just said, go to my PayPal and make a donation. Some of y'all have not made a donation yet. And do you know how easy it is to go to my GoFundMe and make a donation? It is the easiest thing in the world, y'all. It is so easy to do. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. Give me 1 second. This is, oh yeah, my GoFundMe. This is my GoFundMe. You can go to my GoFundMe right here, and you can go ahead and make your donation. Or like I said, you go to my PayPal. Some people want to cut out the middleman, so they'll go to my PayPal and they'll make the donation there. Wherever you feel comfortable, the funds will be greatly appreciated as I am putting together the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Last year, I was able to do my first live stream pay-per-view show. And y'all, this costs money though. It ain't easy. So that's what I'm saying. Support financially. Make a donation today. Do not wait. Okay. Let me go back to the, hold on, y'all. Go back to the chat box. Someone said, do you watch Freely the Banana Girl? Edith, I have heard of her, but I do not. Like I said, my influences regarding vegetarianism, veganism, raw veganism came from number one, Black men. That's what it came from. I just showed y'all the chairman, Omali Ashitela, as a part of the movement, he pushed vegetarianism. And then I dated a guy who was a vegetarian and grew all of his food. And then when I came online and started to see this stuff, I ran into Annette Larkins, and she was the one that I kind of really followed. And the reason is because she's a long-time vegetarian or raw vegan. And I was impressed by the fact that she's been doing this for like over 30, 40 years. So, you know, I don't have anything against anybody else, but I look at longevity. And if you're going to look at someone, you got to look at their health, how they look, how they act. And Annette Larkins, I mean, she's just like walking proof that raw veganism actually works, like the real kind. So that's the person that online, now let me stress, online that I follow. Again, prior to seeing people online, it was Black men. I can't honestly think of a Black female or anyone, or white female for that matter, that I could think of that influenced my decision to become a vegan before seeing this stuff online. It was, again, the people in the chairman mainly at the Uhuru movement back in 2000, and then the guy Iron Man that I dated, and then I was actually married to a vegetarian for 10 years. So I got to give credit to where it's due. It was actually the Black man that inspired me to live this lifestyle. And then people like Annette Larkins, they just added on to it. Well, you know what? Here's the thing about what I learned about. And again, you can look at Annette Larkins. If you become, and you can also look at Karen Calabrese. And again, I mention them because they're long time, over 30 years raw vegans. If you become a raw vegan, you're going to be naturally thin or thinner. You're not going to be heavy. It's just, I'm talking about a raw vegan. I've never in my life seen a real raw vegan. I'm not a raw vegan. I'm a vegan. But I've never seen a real raw vegan heavy. I've never seen it in my life. So I promote a person being healthy and living in the skin that they're in, and understanding if you're going to do the thing, understand that if you want your curves, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you become a raw vegan, you're probably going to lose some of those curves, because I mean, your body is just not going to hold a lot of weight if you become a raw vegan. So that's really what I have to say about that. But I haven't really watched this person enough to have an opinion on her, either negative or positive. But I would advise, again, I'm gonna highly recommend watch the long time raw vegans like Annette Larkins, Karen Calabrese. Those ladies have it down pat. And yes, they are on the slender side, I will say that, but they're fucking healthy. They're healthy as all get out. And that's the key to me, y'all. That's the key. That's what I'm really looking at the most. Like, I'm looking at the long-term health. You know, I recently had some blood work done, and my blood work came back stellar. You understand what I'm saying? And I already know why. I don't have to tell the doctor why. I don't sit there and have conversations about what I eat. I don't never do that with no doctor. Because sometimes if the doctor is not a holistic plant-based, they be like trying to steer you away from it. So I don't have them conversations. But anyway, blood work is excellent. And I know that it comes from my plant-based lifestyle. So you got to look at the proof. Got to look at the proof. That's all it is to it. So yeah, y'all, that's about it. I got to get off here because I will keep talking. I do enjoy talking about, y'all know I love dark skin activism. That's my favorite. But my other love is to talk about the plant-based lifestyle, which I don't do often online, but I live it. And that's the key. You live it. I live it every day. This is what I do. And I just wanted to come on here and share it with y'all. And so once again, I want to encourage everybody to please go to my GoFundMe and make a donation. And I'm going to put all the information there. You can go to my PayPal or you can go to my GoFundMe, either one. And wait a minute. I'm trying to. Oh, wow. Geek of Michigan. I'm loving reading y'all comments. You said, I agree. I just started going to a vegan doctor. I fucking love it. I love it. Oh, my God. I did. I actually Vincent, I just made some beautiful oatmeal milk. That's what I just made. I showed everybody. Y'all gonna have to do the playback. But this is the chocolate vegan milk. I just made it. So I'm just like running my mouth talking right now. Let me see. Aida, she said a woman in Sarasota was baker at it because she was angry at a Subway manager for refusing to make her a vegan sandwich. Well, you know what you do? You just leave. You don't have to go through all of that. You could just go to another. So many different options, y'all. You don't have to go through all of that. You do not have to go through all of that. Like, I don't go through the motions with my vegan lifestyle when I'm out at restaurants, because I can always find a vegan option. Always. I'm real creative with it. I don't gotta I don't go out announcing it, telling. I don't do none of that. I just do what I do. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm sorry that she had to go through all of that, but you could just leave and go to a different restaurant. I mean, it's so many different options. Like, you could walk inside the store, literally. If you want to go to Publix, for example, they make sandwiches. Go in there and tell them, I want XYZ on here, and they're going to do it. The guy that I used to date, Iron Man, shout out to Iron Man. He used to go to Publix all the time and have them make him vegan sandwiches. I saw it with my own eyes. I used to go with him. So it's so many different options. Like, you don't have to go through all of that. You don't have to announce. Because one thing I learned about, I don't really like to tell people about I'm vegan. I just do it because I don't want to get into no debates or no argument. I don't want to go through all of that. I've been through that with people. Sometimes I don't even go out to dinner with people because I'm not going to sit up here and explain to you why I'm not eating chicken. I don't want to have that conversation. I just want to sit down and nicely and quietly and peacefully eat my vegan food. Veganism is about peace. Like, seriously. And I didn't become no vegan because I wanted to save the animals. I ain't gonna sit there and tell y'all no lie. I became a vegan because I like running and I want to be healthy. It was about being arrogant. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. But I'm gonna tell you this: it is a peaceful thing. I'm not gonna even lie to you because there's so much plant-based food that will make you peaceful. Like, eating avocados prevents depression. It can prevent, because it has something called tryptophan in it. The cacao powder, which I love, tryptophan in it. Like, this lifestyle promotes peace. So for this person to I don't like to really argue about my, I don't want to go through all of that. I just live my life. All I know is I can go out there and clock about 4, 5, 6 miles as a vegan at the age of 41. I mean, that's all I know. The proof is in the, I don't need to argue with nobody about that. Like, I don't need to argue. I'm not going to go, I'm not going to go through all that. It's like, it's too much. It's too much. Too much. I got other things to be arguing about, like dark skin acting. I will argue you down about the impact of darkism, but I'm not going to argue with you about my vegan. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get up and go take a long run. And you can come with me if you can keep up. You're welcome to come along with me. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I'm just keeping it 100, you know, just keeping it, because I think that's just crazy. Just if these people want to eat their meat, I'm not going to argue with you about eating your meat. I'm not going to argue with you about that. I'm not gonna. I don't even argue with people about their meat. If they want to sit there and eat their meat, let them eat their meat. Let them eat their meat. I mean, they'll come on over to this side if they're really sick and tired, and I'll be like, I'll welcome you with open arms. But I'm not gonna argue with you about it. You know, I'm just not gonna do that. But anyway, y'all, it is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. And I gotta get out of here. Again, make sure y'all donate. Help me continue the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video, because a lot of people need to see this, because this is a very helpful, good video that people can learn from and benefit from. So share it, donate, like it. Hopefully I'll come back on here again and share with y'all. Maybe I might make some, I don't know, I make a mean vegan cornbread. Yes, no dairy, all plant-based. I'm gonna have to come back on here and show y'all how I do that. It is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. Thank y'all for watching. And again, make sure you make a donation to continue the work of dark skin activism. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Peace.